It seems like our videos lately are all about leaks. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We got an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms on mine. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hallowed walls, we are together. Yes.
I told you to see a doctor.
I don't know what's going on, but it's been constant leaks. Like lots of pictures out there talking about things that are coming up but have not released yet. And the newest one is Blockbuster Rewind figures.
So I think that this has a lot to do with people not getting cease and desist letters lately. A lot of these like fly-by-night Instagrams that were just created that post this stuff and then you never hear about them ever again. That's probably the reason for all of these shenanigans. People are getting real ballsy without a threat of having to get a lawyer.
Well, getting comfortable. People used to share stuff all the time, YouTube channels, Instagrams, and they would receive these cease and desist letters. But it doesn't seem like that's happening anymore. And I think it's for good reason. It's because Funko is having a very hard time, so stuff being leaked does not really hurt them right now, so they're just gonna go ahead and let it all go. Why not? Doesn't it get you excited to read these long lists of things that are about to come out?
About to come out? You mean probably coming out in like 9 months? Because no, not at all.
You're such a fart at the party, aren't you?
I guess so. I just don't like to be spoiled.
You're the stinkiest fart at a party.
Okay.
You ever been to a party with farts in it?
Every party I go to, I fart a lot. What of it?
I was right on the money then.
It's a lot of fun.
So what are rewind figures? Rewind figures are a new, they look like tapes, like those old Disney VHS tape things. A lot of people have been commenting on previous videos where we talked about these, saying this is a replacement for sodas, mainly because they think the soda cans are too expensive and Funko is trying to cheapen it. But that's not true at all. I don't think that's what's going on at all here.
I think it's just a new line.
Sodas do really, really well. I think that these figures are just a brand new thing from Funko, and they look smaller than Funko sodas.
It's hard for me to tell.
Yeah, but a lot of people commented that, and after they mentioned that, I'm like, you know what? This thing probably is a bit smaller.
They look bigger to me.
Do they?
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be, we said in our previous video that these look exactly like Funko sodas, or at least like close to it.
You did.
I mean, close to it. They look like little figurines that are sort of like one little...
Stiff.
Like a butt plug, I think is how you referred to it.
I call it a stiffy.
You've been really waiting to turn that one out, haven't you?
No, I just
I could tell your little brain was over there working. I could see you working. The hamsters are rolling. So now there's a full list of Blockbuster Rewind Funko figures. I don't know if I mentioned that in this video yet, but yes, this has to do with Blockbuster, which is maybe their way of coming back in some weird way. I love seeing Blockbuster. I love seeing the logo again. We did the Blockbuster video. Wow, what a difference. I was hoping maybe we could do that one more time, if you're okay.
No.
All right, just one more time. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Blockbuster, come on.
I don't remember how to do it.
Blockbuster video. Wow, what a difference. Okay.
Wow.
Yes, thank you. Yep. A 1, a 2, a 3. Blockbuster video. Wow, what a difference. That sounds pretty good, right?
No.
So before we go any further, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button and show us some love. Well, show us some like. And check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. So, rewind figures. What are we looking at here? How many figures are we looking at? And was Heather right? What did you think these figures would be?
Exactly what it said in the description that you read after I made my assumption.
She thought that these figures would...
What? I'm old. I used to rent from Blockbuster.
Heather said that these figures would be figures from before Blockbuster went away. So they would be mostly nostalgic.
Yeah, and from this list, it looks to be the case.
It does look to be the case. And we're going to go through all of these because I'm kind of excited about these. I think these are going to be a lot of fun. We saw what the Freddy Funko looks like. So with that in mind, naming off these figures, just picture in like that style. Okay, Lady and a Tramp. It's a lady with a chase. So Disney's all up in here right now.
Okay.
Lion King Rafiki with Chase.
I love Rafiki.
Remember he had his little staff?
Remember when he took that fruit or whatever and put it
I always
over-
thought that was so gross.
Yeah, I didn't understand what it was.
Animation never looked so gross. I didn't like it, like at all.
I just didn't understand what it was. Like, what was it? Like, what kind of fruit or vegetable was that to make paint? If I don't have to go to the store and buy, like, face paint and I can just crack open a fruit, give me that. You know, I was like 4 or 5 watching it.
When are you gonna go and start painting your face with fruits?
When I was a little kid and watched The Lion King.
Oh, that's what you were thinking.
Yeah, I
I thought you were
was
talking
like,
about now. Like you want to go outside and start
No.
painting your face up with some fruits.
no.
I didn't know where you're going.
I was like, if mom and dad buy me a fruit, I can act like I really want it, but really I'll make like little hearts and stars on my face.
All right. So there's a Hulkamania Hulk Hogan with a chase. So that's another thing about these. Every single one has a chase.
Really? Because I don't think they all do.
Yes, they all do. You might be right. Okay, a lot of them have chases. I was wrong. A lot of them have chases.
I know you were wrong, and I was right, as usual.
Red Ranger with chase from Power Rangers the movie. I don't know if we're talking about Power Rangers the movie from like the late 90s or what. If we are, that is wild as shit.
Why?
Because I don't even know if they've ever made Power Ranger the movie figures before, like Funko Pops. They've all been based off the show. In the film, they have like a different styled suit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't know what this is. It, the movie, Michelangelo with chase.
I think it was cut off. I think it's TMNT. I think the IT you're seeing is like the end of NT.
Alice in Wonderland, Alice with chase. You're a big fan of Alice.
I am, but I don't know. It depends on what it looks like.
Dumb and Dumber, Lloyd with chase. Lord of the Rings, Sauron with chase. That's going to be fucking awesome because Sauron's a really cool looking character. The Caddyshack Gopher. Back to the Future, Doc Brown with chase. You're talking directly to my soul right now because I'm excited about that. Toy Story, Woody with chase. Masters of the Universe, He-Man with chase. So we're getting a lot of the stuff that we typically will get when they do a new iteration. So like sodas, you get a lot of the same characters we've got in pop form before. So it's sort of a rehash in some of the figures here. Robin Hood, King Richard with chase. Tron, 1995 Tron, but that didn't come out in 95. It came out in the 80s. Tron with chase. I don't know what that's about.
Hold on. 1995 reissue trailer?
Oh, it's a reissue of Tron. I don't even understand. Okay, it doesn't matter. Forrest Gump, Forrest with chase. Superman 1978, and it's chase with that as well. Pretty Woman, Vivian with chase.
Ooh.
Eric Cartman. Somebody the other day mentioned to me they're bringing out South Park sodas.
Yeah.
That I do not understand because those characters are usually kind of like tall. You don't really get shorter characters. Because even
I was
like
thinking the same thing just now. So these look taller than sodas to me. And if they're not taller, they look like more slender, I
Right,
guess. Like,
right.
Like tall and slender. So it'll be really weird to see South Park characters in these.
Exactly, because they made a Gizmo soda. Do you remember that? They made this Gizmo soda, and he is so creepy looking. It's like Alf, but with Gizmo's head on it.
Yeah, it's
I don't like that as much. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird. So expect Eric Cartman to look like that, right? That's weird.
It is weird.
Cool Running, Sanka Coffee with Chase. Mean Girls,
Katie.
Katie with Chase. Who's Katie?
The main girl, Lindsay Lohan.
Peter Pan, Sorcerer Mickey, Peasant Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
I love Peasant Belle.
Leonardo. Okay, so we're getting Leonardo and we're also getting Michelangelo.
Both from the It movie.
Christmas Vacation Clark. Love that. That's great. Toy Story Buzz Lightyear. Huckleberry Hound.
Stop.
You know that the big old bee had something to do with that.
Of course he did.
You know we can't talk about Huckleberry Hound without talking about old Huck.
Yes, we can.
You know, Heather, old Huck is ready to
You know what's weird is you're wearing Huckleberry Blue right now, right?
Do you happen to like that, Heather? You want to go sniff some golden retriever butts with me?
No.
I've had a lot of people tell me they absolutely hate that.
Yeah.
One
I
person
feel
told
the
me,
same way.
one person said never to do it again.
You should have listened to their advice.
1989 Batman? Oh, that's one of my faves.
Can we get a 1989 Joker?
Pinocchio, The Crow, Ghostbusters Stay Puft with Chase. I like that.
He'd be toasted in the chase.
Oh, yeah.
What they're doing.
SpongeBob with Chase. Voltron with Chase. Joker, there it is, Joker. And Dorothy with Chase from Wizard of Oz.
I love Wizard of Oz, like in a really weird way.
So you're right about all of these things, though.
What?
These are all nostalgic characters. They're all characters from before Blockbuster went away.
Yeah.
So you're on point.
I know, but so was the article that you read that said that it would be nostalgia based.
Did it say that?
Yeah. That's why I felt stupid.
Oh.
Because you were like, we read this before the video, and I'm like, okay, you read it before the video.
Well, then I look
wasn't
stupid in this video because I totally forgot about that. Who cares? It happens, Heather. I don't know how I feel about these yet because we do not have them in hand, and it's hard for me to sit back and say, oh my god, I can't wait to get this one. It's going to be awesome. But I will say that Back to the Future Doc Brown with Chase, that one is exciting for me because I love Back to the Future.
Yeah.
But looking at the list, does anything stand out to you? I know Joker from 1989 Batman.
Joker's cool, SpongeBob, Dorothy, Katie from Mean Girls. I just want to see like what these things look like in general. And Eric Cartman, because that'll be a weird one if he's tall.
Yeah. Unless they figured out a way to make these characters like small.
Yeah, but that Freddy, he's very tall and
narrow
slim.
and weird. Yeah, man, can you imagine Eric Cartman like that? That's so weird.
Yeah, it's strange. So I'm wondering if he would just be like a short version.
I hope they do it right.
Know.
They better do it right.
I mean, regardless, I'm like super excited to see these because see, Freddy is, even though he's a character we all know and love, like he looks good in every form they do because it's their character. When you're talking about these other franchises, they might look really cool or they might look really weird. I just can't envision it.
Well, here's a prime example right here. Old Giz looking like a furry or something. I don't know. I don't like this thing. It's weird.
He almost has like a bat face.
Right? That's what I was going to say. Is it like bat ears on him?
He's got bat ears too, but no, like his face looks like a bat's
He's really
face.
creepy looking. I don't like it. I do not like it. It's like a person dressed up in a costume to look like Gizmo at like an event or something, right?
He's like tossing the first pitch or something at a baseball game.
Yeah, something like that.
It's weird.
So looking at this list, a couple things that stand out to me. Back to the Future Doc Brown, but no Marty. You'd expect them to drop both kind of at the same time. There are other characters here. It's the same thing. We do have Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber, but I don't see Harry posted anywhere. I see 2 Ninja Turtles. I don't see all 4. There's some discrepancy here, and I'm wondering if this is not a full list. This is just part of a very large one.
Possibly. I was sort of wondering the same thing too, because it's weird to see one and not the other.
Yeah.
But you know what else they did weird was that Plutonium Marty.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Plastic Empire ended up getting it, but it was supposedly for something else completely different. They didn't do a Plutonium Doc. So it's just weird.
Yeah, it is interesting.
I'm wondering if maybe there's a Marty coming out, but it's like for something else. Like maybe it's not a common. Maybe it'll be a retailer exclusive or a con.
I feel like Funko Soda just came out recently. And I feel like we are collecting them and we're getting used to having them on our shelves along with our Funko Pops. And now they're throwing something very similar to Soda at us. Once again, different packaging. Fun, yes, but crap. We have to get into something else. Funko Pops already, Funko Sodas if you're like us, and now these figures. So you're gonna have a Funko Pop of Marty McFly, a Funko Soda of Marty McFly, and then you'll have a Funko Rewind of Marty McFly.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I love the diversity. I love that they have multiple lines. I mean, if you hate Pops and you think that they're ugly or something, then maybe sodas are for you. Maybe the Blockbuster Rewinds are for you. For completionists, this sucks. I know people who don't even collect Pops, but they love sodas.
There's a little something for everybody when it comes to Funko.
Yeah, and I think this is a good thing. And I really don't think that they would put out a line that'll look too similar to sodas. Like, I know that you have like this soda idea in mind, but I think there's going to be a size difference, the packaging difference, obviously, and I think maybe the art style will be a bit different because the art style of that Freddy does look different to me than the sodas.
Very creepy. Very creepy.
Leave
I don't know.
Freddy alone.
I don't know how I'm going to feel about the rest, but I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens out of all this. But I just want to say I'm really liking the leaks though, and I'm different than you are in this. I like
You
the
are.
leaks. I think leaks are great, especially right now. It brings the hype back up. I like the hype train. I like people getting excited about shit. Although this list right here, I'm not seeing people going too crazy. The San Diego Comic-Con leaked list, holy balls. People were super excited about that.
Well, I think people don't like change. That's the thing. I think that that's why people aren't like going crazy over this.
I wonder whose idea this was, because Funko Soda apparently was like a Mike Becker thing. Who's coming up with this new Blockbuster Rewind? I don't know what this is about.
I feel like
And
this would be Mike.
are the new artists or whoever they're using behind this, is this something from them and not the people who were there months back? It'll be interesting to figure out all this and more in the future. We'll find out a lot more, I'm sure.
Probably.
I can't wait to see the promos for this stuff, because you know it's going to have Blockbuster plastered all over it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm totally down with that.
I love Blockbuster.
Oh my God, I love Blockbuster. Remember walking around outside of Blockbuster on a Saturday? You look around all
your
the tapes.
parents tell you can only get like one video.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, video games for me. I walked around, I was searching in video games.
Yeah, video games were fun too, but we would have movie nights and stuff.
Oh,
but
yeah.
then you had to like make sure that you had time to return so you didn't get like charged.
Oh yeah, and you had to rewind.
Yep. If you did get charged, then your parents got really mad because my dad did.
Mad at what? What did you do? Kept it longer than you were supposed to?
Yeah, forgetting about it.
For how long?
Like a couple days. But they charge you a lot.
What were you doing? I don't understand.
Forgetting about it. I don't know, playing Polly Pockets, and I didn't care about the Blockbuster video anymore. I already watched it, and I said, okay, see ya.
Were you supposed to take it back to Blockbuster on like your bike? I don't understand. Why is he looking for you for this thing?
Because I was supposed to remember.
Oh no.
And I didn't remember. I just left it in the
You yell at me
VHS
all the
player.
time for not remembering.
Okay, I was
I'm
a
always
child.
going to bring this up. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to say, oh yeah.
I was a child, not a full-grown adult.
I might have forgot toilet paper at Costco, but remember the time of Blockbuster? Now I got something to fight back with. Thank you for that. I appreciate
welcome.
that. So, what do you think about all the Funko Blockbuster rewinds? Are you excited about them? You like the list that we read off here? Do you like all the leaks? I'm liking the leaks. That's how I'm feeling about it. But we want to know your thoughts and more in the comment section down below. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to DOE710, Douglas Hunt, Foster NW, Taylor Bain, Snaps by Reyes, Anita Atkinson, Auntie Nina, Chris Grist, Michael Niskovich, Stacy Lehman, and Randy Johnson. Thank you so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Thank you for staying until the very end of the video. We wanted to update you on Poppin' Off Toys. Wes is actually having a birthday extravaganza over at Poppin' Off Toys, and he's giving away part of his very own collection, which is unbelievable. And the first Funko Pop is Breaking Bad, Walter White.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's him in the yellow outfit, the hazmat suit.
Oh my gosh, I love that one.
Yeah, so all you have to do is go over on the website and spend $20 and you have your chance to possibly win this awesome Funko Pop, and he'll be doing this through the next week.
That is incredible. You know, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
People should be giving him grails.
Yeah, so show up to Poppin' Off Toys every single day and see what's being given away next. And make sure you buy yourself some Funko Pops and Funko Sodas and all sorts of stuff over there. He has some serious badass figures. You don't want to miss out on it. PoppinOffToys.com.
Link in the description below.
Remember, as always, we hunt together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.